Well, we have a race now. Barack Obama, the presumptive Democratic nominee, John McCain, the presumptive Republican nominee. There'll be a lot of talk about the structure of the race to come. Today, I'd like to look at what's in the minds of voters who support the two candidates. Just a bit ago, we asked voters which candidate they wanted to win and then why. Let's look at the answers. First and foremost, voters are feeding back to us the campaign themes as enunciated by the candidates themselves. Barack Obama, as we know, talks a lot about change. Sure enough, more than 1 out of 4 Obama supporters feed back to us they're going to vote for him because he would bring about change. John McCain talks about his long experience, and sure enough, more than 1 out of 4 McCain supporters said they would vote for the Arizona senator because he's more experienced. So people clearly picking up on these themes. Second point I would make to you, there are a lot of generic explanations for voting for the two candidates. That's typical. Partisanship, in other words, I'd vote for McCain because he's a Republican, Obama because he's a Democrat, and generics like, I just like him or he's a better candidate. Third, Obama's more of a lightning rod, it looks like to us, than is McCain. In other words, McCain supporters more likely to say they're voting for McCain because they don't like something about Obama than is the case the other way around. Fourth, the issue of issues, so to speak. Not a lot of discussion of voting for the two candidates because of their positions on the issues, not necessarily unusual. The number one issue that is mentioned, the war in Iraq, both for support for Obama and among supporters for McCain. Other issues are mentioned, a little more for McCain supporters, but not in any great number. Finally, characteristics. Voters do talk about some characteristics of the two men as reasons why they would vote for him. These are fairly small numbers. For example, some people voting for Obama talk about his honesty and integrity and his leadership. Very small numbers say his intelligence is their reason. For McCain, he's conservative, and there are some mentions of his war record and his service in the Navy and, of course, as a prisoner of war in Vietnam. Bottom line, I would say, looking at these data, Americans, at least at this point, have clearly picked up on the themes as enunciated by the two campaigns, and it looks like it is a change versus experience election. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.